144.
Oh, it makes you actually.
Wait, what was the 11?
What's 13?
11 times 11. 13. 120.
10 times 10 is 100, right?
13.
Calculator. We don't have. Use your phone. What?
And we have no.
What's number 11? Oh.
Wait, why aren't there any calculators?
You don't need them.
Okay.
No.
13 and 14 I remember because the 6 and the 9 just changed spots to make two new numbers. 15 times 15 is 225. And right around there, I start forgetting. So I had to do some side problems. 6 times 6 is 256. 7 times 7, 289.
You made 17.
Oh, yep, I did make 17. 18 times 18, 324.
I love this already. I already know I'm going to be good at this.
And then actually, when you get to anything in the tens, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, it's not so bad. Because 20 times 20
400. Yeah.
or 30 times 30,
900. There's like no space to do this.
1600.
so you can use the 4 times 4 and just add the zeros. You can use the 3 times 3 and just add the zero. So all of these things are going to help us on the rest of the page, basically. Once you have the list, it's going to be much easier today and tomorrow. If you don't have a list, it's going to be difficult. Gosh, I'm so proud of you.
Wait. Oh, on a meet.
I get so excited the day Sophia came and me just makes me happy.
Hey,
I go on the
What
meet.
about me?
You did, Otto. I was happy that you
Yeah,
came.
I was on it too. I did.
All the days that you guys came, I get so excited. Because it would be really easy just to ignore me.
Yeah.
But instead, you showed up one day.
I was playing MLB.
Everybody get them all?
I was destroying.
I didn't. Can you please move a little bit?
You beat me one
I was.
I beat you all the time you Steven. Yeah. Oh.
I'm sorry, Miss Woman. I'm kind of slow. Wait, who just said that? Wait.
Keep going, we're waiting for you.
Don't leave. I'm just kidding. 3, 6, 20. Okay, this is the last one.
Stop. Who's cracking something?
Okay, so if we look at our examples, the square root of 100, square root of 100, Tobin? 10.
Oh, I actually did it. Oh,
Because, I'm going to back up here for a second, because the square root is the inverse or the opposite of squaring a number. So if Tobin says, well, 10 squared is 100, then the square root of 100 back to 10. Or if 3 squared is 9, then the square root of 9
next one's negative.
back to 3. So it's undoing. Kind of like if you said, what's the opposite of adding 3? Subtracting 3. What's the opposite of squaring something? Taking the square root. So, like Tobin just said, the square root of 100 is 10.
Negative.
The negative The negative has nothing to do with the square root. Square root of 16? 4. Square root of 16?
4.
Still 4
Negative.
with a negative in front. So the negative is not going to affect our square root at all. Amelia.
What's 27?
Oh, sorry, I was just wondering at the
It's
beginning
a
if I
point
didn't have enough space to put all of the perfect squares. Where should I put them?
You can grab another piece of paper. I would say the back, but I think there's writing on the back, isn't there? Or down the side, there's a skinny little strip on the side. Addie?
Wait, so it has a negative? Oh, if there's a negative on the thing, then that goes to the no matter what.
Okay, so now I'm trying to find the square root of 27 on my list,
Can't find it.
except it's not there. This is why we want the list. Because the square root of 27 is somewhere in between the square root of 25 and the square root of 36. It ends up closer to 25 than 36. So we could say the square root of 27 is about 5.
Oh, so you can just say 7, 5.
Today we are estimating it, yes.
Oh.
Miss Wilmer, what's that symbol next to it?
About?
To me, that makes no sense.
I can't really see it.
It's just like an equal sign squiggle.
Yeah.
It's on over
So
there.
today we're just doing like estimates, like say it's
Not equal.
36. So then it'd be.
Why is that so funny?
The square root of 72, not on my list,
Yeah.
in between 64 and 81,
8. Roughly 8.
closer to,
64.
it's actually almost exactly in the middle,
9.
but it's one number, if I made a number line, one number closer to 64. So about 8 with a negative in front.
Miss Wilmer,
Abby,
what are you doing?
I'm using my perfect square list from the top and estimating what it's going to be close to. Square root of 50, not on my list, but square root of 49 is on my list. Look how close I am. About 7. Square root of negative 22, not on my list. In between 16 and 25, closer to 25, about negative 5. Right,
I know 7 is not that close to 49.
the square root of 49.
What's a square root?
It undoes the square.
It's not funny.
Yes, it is.
Riley,
I don't get it.
I'm telling you right now. 7 squared, 7 times 7, is 49.
Okay.
The square root brings us back to 7. It's kind of like if you have $5
Why not the 49?
and I give you 3. Now you have 8.
Okay.
And I say give Autumn 3. You're back to 5. Adding and subtracting undo each other. Multiplying and dividing undo each other. Squaring and square rooting undo each other.
I still don't get it.
7 times 7 is 49.
So you just go back to the original problem?
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, I'm like,
If you remember,
Oh, I
we've
remember.
done this chart a couple times.
Yeah.
This is actually the 3rd time. Allison, know what they say about the third time?
Not good. Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm, Logan says. Remember the rational side?
I'm so thankful I can save early.
All of the perfect squares fit into the rational side. Because
Were you talking about this like last lesson? Yeah.
the square root is 64.
Good.
8. Boom! 8. Square root of 121.
11.
Boom! 11. Wow, these perfect squares are so nice.
Wait, hold on. Don't you
Not perfect squares are all of those ones that we just had to estimate. Because if square root of 121 is 11, square root of 122, here's where Lucy said in first hour, irrational, they're just kind of random. If I found the square root of 122, 11.04536102. It looks pretty random, and she's not wrong. Estimating it, we'd say about 11. If I solve it actually, I have a whole bunch of never-ending, not repeating.
Can I write random answers?
Never-ending, not repeating decimals. There's a really famous person on the irrational team.
No.
Picasso.
Pi is super famous. Never ending, never repeating. Random in the words of Lucy. Tobin.
Will we be able to do the estimating kind of thing on the homework?
I know.
There's like 24 questions.
Anyone remember what else was rational?
I don't know. Let's see. Whole number.
Whole numbers are rational. What else is rational? Sophia?
There's decimals that repeat and decimals that end.
Ooh!
Ooh. I was gonna say that.
No, you were. No, I wasn't.
I know.
Decimals that end. You should still be writing. Are you writing?
No.
Decimals that repeat.
Oh gosh.
Here's the difference. A repeating 3. Does this look random to you if we use Lucy's word? Doesn't look random to me. I can pretty much guarantee that the next number is
3.
3.
Oh.
It's not random. There's just another 3 and another 3 and another 3 and another 3 and another 3.
Don't touch on that.
One more thing, Sophia.
A fraction.
A fraction. Allison, you're getting all this back there?
Yeah. Not all of it.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, fraction. Isn't a fraction a percent?
It could be a percent over 100.
Percent one.
It's just a type of fraction.
Doesn't all fractions end, right?
No.
It could be like,
Or-
or they repeat. So like what you just explained.
It has to be one of these two.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why does
So that's why.
That's why fractions are in this category.
Yeah.
We doing okay at home?
No.
Yeah. I wish I was at home.
I'm going.
Good.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I'm not going home.
Therapy hard like a circle.
Yeah, there. It's not funny.
It's really good.
Okay. Square root of 18.
Shut up, you
Square
did
root
there.
of 18.
Exactly,
Four.
I know.
I agree.
So
I had to go
in
in and get some postponed.
Sophia.
Roughly 4.
Roughly 4, but
Same thing.
roughly 4, but
Not
not perfectly 4. So that must make it irrational. It is not perfectly 4. It does start with 4.
So we can just write whatever one we want, not the whole.
No.
We gotta do the
4.242640668. Is it obvious what happens next? Or is it going to be random?
Random. It's gonna be random.
Irrational. It's just random numbers that don't seem to have a meaning at this moment. Abby,
Do we have to write down the number too?
I was trying to show you the difference. Square root of 121? 11! Boom! Rational!
Can I throw this away?
No.
432.8.
I threw away on the 40.
Decimal ends. 0.1212.
Rational.
Is it obvious what comes next?
Yeah.
Yes.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's not random.
But there's that.
Meaning 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm skipping to F for a second.
Irrational.
That's, oh my god.
Dislike
What about E? I don't think that's,
E.
that's irrational.
The most common mistakes happen on E because there is a pattern that's happening, but there's no spot where I could draw the repeating sign and that would continue happening.
Irrational.
So that is going to make it irrational. There is a pattern. I see
Okay,
it.
Sophia, try again. You got it wrong.
Yeah, I know I said
It's okay. It's the most common one to have a mistake
Try
on.
again.
It's the most common one to have a mistake on.
I know.
Questions, concerns, comments so far? Questions, concerns, comments so far?
What would you say?
Try again.
My most favorite part is these questions that has a square root in it.
I don't know how to ignore you anymore. Stop asking me.
That has the square root in it. Distance equals the square root of 1.5 times h.
I have 2 minutes, girl.
H stands for height. The first example says the height of this light fart above ground is 10. So H is going to hop out. 10 is going to hop in.
Peace out. Bye, guys.
There is a really easy shortcut for multiplying by 10.
5.
Logan,
Move this to the right one.
move once right. 15. Now we take the square root of that.
Oh, you're asking 4.
Thank you, Elijah. Approximately 4 miles. So if you are 10 feet up, let's say the height of the school, roughly 10 feet. I hear custodians up there sometimes. So if they look out, they can see the primary. They might even be able to see all the way over to Space Aliens, because if they're 10 feet up, they can see 4 miles out. This formula is pretty cool, actually. Second one, in Washington, D.C., anyone been there? To the Washington Memorial? Did you get to go in it?
Oh,
I'm so jealous of you. All the way up to the top? Oh. Was it working, the elevator?
It was a while ago.
Anyone at home been to the Washington Monument?
No.
I've seen it, but I haven't been there, like I saw it on the window.
I wish I had.
Well, I've seen out the window of our
Yeah, I'm
car,
not going in it.
we drove past it. but-
You can take an elevator all the way to the top. When you get to the top, you're 500 feet up. H hops out,
500.
500 hops in. You don't see it at this second, but square root has hidden parentheses. So not square root of 1.5, not square root of 500. The square root of the answer, 500 times 1.5.
Wait, why is it 1.5?
The formula just comes with a 1.5 in it.
I said 130.
750? If I go back to my list,
We got the big numbers.
oh no, 750 is not on here. But that's not the end of the world. I know it's going to be more than 400, but less than 900. So somewhere in here
25.
is 725. Tate, you want to guess 25?
Yeah.
25 times 25, 625. So we just found out 25 squared is 625. Logan?
27?
27, he says. 729.
Oh, 728.
Try 28.
Full show. Yeah.
It is over, but we have to decide what is it closer to.
729.
28. 28. No.
What? 27.
It'd be 21 to the bottom one. Before the road.
It's 21 to the top one and 24 to the bottom one?
Yeah.
34.
34.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess we're picking about 20. That was supposed to be a 2. So if Tate would have gotten to go in the elevator all the way to the top, he would be able to see about 27 miles out. This is so cool to me. That's so far. 27 miles is almost to my house
Yeah.
in St. Cloud. Crazy.
I have a picture of my sister like away from it at the Capitol, like touching the
That's so funny. Also, I like this one because it has that big pool out in front, and that's just beautiful to
I
me.
want to jump in.
Someday I will go there.
It's on the version.
It has like fences on
This one I have actually been to. Navy Pier, anybody? Tate, did you go on the Ferris wheel?
Yeah, take those.
it. No, I don't like Ferris wheels.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Ellie, you been there?
Yep.
Were you on the Ferris wheel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes! This is hard to see, but this is me on the Ferris wheel.
Oh, that's a big town. I used to live in Chicago.
That's what Henry told me earlier. So, here's Ellie on the very top of the Ferris wheel. She's 150 feet high. Out jumps H, in jumps 150.
Wait, so was it just like, why was it for the 10 feet of above ground? Why was it use the 1.5?
It was just easy because it was a 10. and it was easy to move the decimal. 225. Logan?
15.
Ooh, I love when it's on the perfect square list. No guess and check needed. Ellie could see for 15 miles once she was on top of the Ferris wheel over here. So cool. I love this formula. Allison.
So wait, is that like, so it's not feet, it's just miles now for all of them?
Your height is in feet, the distance is in miles. Yep. Next one, we're going to Seattle.
Oh, I've been.
Tate? Whew! He's been everywhere. Tobin?
Yeah. I've been to this.
Were you in the Space Needle?
Yes.
To the top.
Yes.
Woo! So jealous. Anybody at home?
I hate heights, so yes.
I'll
Tobin and Tate both said they were on the top.
I'm fine with heights.
I'm going to,
Oh, I love
Here's Tobin, here's Tate.
I'm going to the, oh, what are they called?
Make somebody falling
I
out.
already forget what they're called.
No, I love looking outside the plane because it's.
H hopped out, 605 hopped in.
Yeah. Oh no, this is not a good.
Square root of 907.5.
Or 30.
30.
Oh, yeah. We're estimating anyway, and 900's on here. So 907 is pretty much 30, don't you agree? So Tate and Tobin, this is so cool. When you were on the top of the Space Needle,
Oh, I did go there.
you could see, yeah, this is you, can't you tell?
No,
You could
I'm
see
talking about the next one.
about 30
miles.
miles. It's so crazy. I love this formula.
I could see the whole Seattle.
Exactly.
And then.
Last one.
Hey, I've been there.
I did go there.
Yeah,
Hey,
I've been there.
It's called
I've been
Willis
there.
Tower.
I was just gonna say, it used to be Sears Tower. Sears, I don't know if you've seen the Sears stores lately. They're most of them going out of business.
Yeah.
So the Sears guy had to sell
The name.
the whole building to the guy named Willis.
Will.
So now the Willis guy said, I'm naming it after myself.
I own that building.
Willis Tower.
On top of the tower.
The coolest thing about this tower, coolest / scariest,
That I own it.
is that
I was there.
Oh,
there's
I've
this
done that.
little
I didn't go there.
Oh god.
glass box
Bro, I
on the
made that.
outside
No.
that you can stand in.
I don't know why I made that up.
It's hard to see, it's kind of dark. This is me
I-
in the glass box.
Wow.
My heart was like, brrrr.
Imagine it broke.
No.
That thing's broken before.
No, it's only been
Yeah, there's no actors, and then
everyone like jumped off.
Yeah, wasn't it like?
So way up here
Yeah.
is where I was in that little glass box.
I would have been so scared.
Yeah, you cry over me like jumping at you.
Oops.
You
I went like this, I was 10 seconds. I thought it was hours.
Is anybody checking my math?
What?
What if I'm wrong? No one's checking.
I am.
I'm checking mentally.
I am. Kind of.
I am in my head. My head's telling me like.
Well, I'd put, yep.
That seems right.
It is right.
Unless you did it wrong on purpose,
I did not do it wrong.
well then it's right.
But I do make mistakes, so if someone checks, it's
Hey,
helpful.
you made a mistake last time, but I corrected it.
Anyone want to guess? Sophia?
Approximately 50.
Why?
Because 6 times 50 is 2, 5, 2, 0.
So she's using her knowledge over here and says 50 times 50 is 2,500. So we're close.
I'm too lazy.
Do you think we can get closer?
51. Put my money on that.
51.1.
51's closer, Ellie? Oh, she's right.
I made this building. I knew it. You know the drill. Will is the maker
So,
of this tablet.
if you are on the top of the Willis Tower, you can see about 51 feet. Nope. Miles
I'm so good.
out.
See, I made that building with a passion. For the
Here's
senior
my
college.
picture looking out,
Oh my lord.
which you're looking over Lake Michigan if you don't know this. And there's like a horizon line right here.
Oh.
So you can see 51 miles out into Lake Michigan, which is why, similar to Duluth, when you see a boat coming, it looks about that big.
And then when it gets like bigger than 12.
And it slowly gets closer and closer and closer and bigger and bigger and bigger.
I went on one of those trips.
So this formula,
I've really been everywhere. How?
I love this formula.
I've been to Lake Duluth.
Super interesting.
Everyone's been to Duluth.
And
I've been to
Florida like 8.
Questions, concerns, comments?
A question, what do you do?
To see how far you can see.
I lived in
It's like a fun fact.
Duluth.
Did you know if you went in the Willis Tower, you could see 51 miles away? It's like a fun fact. I also know like fun fact.
No,
Been to
Alaska? Oh no.
Hawaii? Yeah.
Hawaii.
Have you been to
Number 18.
And then
Number 18 is the only one that you actually have to show some work for because it's like this height one that we were doing. All of the rest are about 30-second problems. Like number 6 says square root of 4. What's the square root of 4? 2. I'm already done with number 6. So, except for number 18, all of the other problems are very quick. It's about 30 seconds per problem. It won't take you much past 3 o'clock to finish and turn it in.
getting my book. I want to see what that price is called.
If you start, it won't take you longer than 3 o'clock. You can still turn it in before 3. Use your list of perfect squares to either give you the answer or help you estimate the answer. Also, some of them just want you to write rational or irrational. The only longish problem is 18. Questions at home that I missed?
I'm going to Florida. I think it's
Bye, Sarah. Make sure you write it down before you leave. Bye, Gina. Thanks for coming.
Me too.
Bye, Lola. Bye, Brooke.
Yeah.
Miss Summer, I have a question. It's not about the assignment.
Okay.
He's happy on that.
So, when you sit at school and you watch your recorded lesson,
Yes.
the assignment actually, it doesn't say what page and numbers you need. So, I was wondering why would that be?
Oh, because
Like,
it's
how would
because it's not